Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of
Roast Me. Before we start, quick thank you to all legends, Robert007, and Treforsuilda from Colorado. 46, but you'll be surprised how well I can take a joke. I'm 46, married and a mother of two, working as a fashion designer and currently running a boutique. I have a great sense of humor, even teenagers can't beat it. A gutsy bag carried by a Walmart model. Runs a boutique equals my rich husband is bankrolling a hobby that's losing money every month, but he keeps it going, because listening to me complain is even more painful. Is it weird trying to explain to your kids why Uncle Brad comes over twice a week and looks different every time? Oh, I'm sure a joke isn't the only thing you take well. Your holes probably whistle when you walk. You look like the Octomom. Take that for what it's worth. So much for all of this surgery is gonna keep me looking young and attractive. I'm getting real dog down a hallway vibes here. The real horseface wives of Ponyville. You look like the horse that gave birth to Alanis Morissette. You're not a real person. You're the result of an AI request for an average mid-40s fake tatars that peaked in high school yet thinks her opinion actually matters and responds to literally everything with perfect. Kid, mom, who's my dad? Mom, go to my OnlyFans, season 2, episode 14. He's the third guy. Damn. She really let herself go. Do you believe in life after surgery? Your plastic surgeon sure does. You're paying for his yacht. You work in fashion, but still gotta inject your lips to compete with those teenagers. 46, but you'll be surprised how well I can take a ding dong. Destroy my baby face self-loving esteem to the maximum. If this is a baby face, you must expect to live for 1000 years. 18 going on 52. Have you ever seen a baby? You look like a 35 years mom whose high school crush just started his freshman year. Baby face? You look like Tilda Swinton's grandmother. You look like Goblin after a spa session. It's okay to love yourself. Someone has got to do it. You'll make a great housewife. At home. Out of public view. I loved your work in The Shining. Were you born on February 29th? Because that's the only way you've had 18 birthdays. Babyface? LMAO if you mean 70 years British actress in Harry Potter, I agree. It looks as if you just forced your last smile out of you. Don't worry, someone will settle for you when you're both in your 50s. Tell me why I've been single for 2 years. Archer, love Halloween. I have an okay job, but at least I'm working. You're what we call a practice girl. You look like your version of flirting would be asking guys if you could put stuff in their butt. Because you think using soap when you shower strips away your natural oils. Why have you been single for so long? Nobody knows. It's the I'll text you 60 times a day eyes. Because you like dudes that likes other dudes. Because you're flying more red flags than a Chinese military parade. Probably because you look crazier than a bag of rabid ferrets. You should date my son. He's a loser too. Midlife crisis at 19. I've seen it all now. You're able to make a fool of yourself here, yet too scared to ask for extra ketchup. Single? Sorry you don't have a brother. Who doesn't want a girl who can charge your phone with her nose? Roast us. My hobbies include posting on Reddit like a social reject. I'm probably on the spectrum, at least that's what my father says, and I like to make popcorn, put it in the freezer, and eating it the day after. You found the perfect friend. Squirrels really enjoy being around nuts. Filthy disease-ridden animal and a squirrel. How does it feel to be the less attractive of two rodents? Imagine being the only squirrel that got rabies from a human. I thought ladies who are doomed to be single must have a cat. I guess I'm wrong. Her facial expressions are so dull she is starting to attract sparkly vampires and werewolves. You found a real keeper, and that squirrel found a hollowed out tree to store its nuts in for winter. These anamorph books are getting lazy. They skipped a few of the beginning forms. You look like you're trying to be edgy, and at the same time, be the girl who found her inner peace with nature. By the way, it just makes you look sad. I need to be humbled. Gave gonorrhea to the fellowship. Now they all feel the sting. If I only wash my hair every second week was a person. How do you manage to look surprised and angry both at the same time? Can you point out on the map the goblin camp you were born at? You look like you're about to lecture us about the environment. Why on God's green earth do you need to be humbled? You are the most average, 5 out of 10, sad looking sack of queef I've seen in a minute. You look like a single mom in her 30s. Those eyes get any further apart you're going to turn into an herbivore. You shall not pass your exams and work as a barista for the rest of your life. If your face was any rounder it would collapse in on itself. You're probably an English or history major, so I don't think you need to be humbled anymore. I'm confused why you need to be humbled. You don't seem to have anything going for you. The reason you have a map in your room is because you're looking for the place where you lost your will to live. Your eyes creepily follow me wherever I move my phone like a painting in a Scooby-Doo cartoon. When Picasso died and went to heaven he begged God to let him help make a person. You were the first and only. Turned 23 today. Spent it working a 7 to 5. Been doing jiu-jitsu for a year now. I like metal, strength sports and still listen to emo bands occasionally. You look like you work as a bouncer at the cheesecake factory. I've seen better tattoos on cattle. Shouldn't skip head day. You look like one of those mutant toys with a baby head in Toy Story. How ya feeling about that nectar these days? You look like Hodder after 10 rounds of chemo. 23 what? Stone. Either way it's good you managed to find work after life in prison. Getting dressed is a strength sport for you. There is no way your head is real. You look like the poster boy for the fitness protection program. Your next tattoo looks like it would have more interesting things to bring to a conversation than you. Give me your best I want to cry while I am laughing. My favorite hobby is acting in theater. I love horror movies, country music, dark humor. I'm from the state of Idaho. I go to the gym whenever I can. I'm on the right politically speaking, but I'm not on the far right. Whoa buddy. Stop pushing your tatas up for the camera. This ain't OnlyFans. You have Trump's hair and Hillary Clinton's tatas. Don't worry, the first 40 years of childhood are always the hardest. His cologne. Vaseline. I mean he smells like body temperature Vaseline. Can't grow a mustache on your own, so you're having one of your chins grow a beard for ya. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. It's over, you can go now.